Alright, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Today we have a build and drive, and as you saw from the title, we've got Husky Modding's Fruehauf Tanker trailer here. We're going to be doing a build and drive, show you all the different options, and then we'll take a little drive. That's pretty straightforward for today, but I do have a couple announcements. Number one, timestamps down below in the description. Feel free to move about the cabin as you will. Number two, this trailer that I'm debuting right now, we have actually been given the green light from Husky Modding to do a giveaway for it. So on Sunday's video, at the beginning of Sunday's video, someone is going to be picking up this trailer. So go ahead and enter today whenever you end up seeing this video. All you have to do is go down into the comments and put in Husky, Husky, write in Husky in the comments, and you will be entered for a chance to win this trailer on the Sunday video. I will be recording it on Saturday, probably around noon, so get your entry before that. The last bit is also about Sunday, and after I give this trailer away, we're also going to be debuting, I'm pretty sure it's going to be this Sunday. If something changes at the last minute, I'll let you guys know. But we are going to be doing another build and drive video, but it's going to be for a completely brand new truck. And I'm not really going to say a whole lot about it, other than I think you guys are going to want to stick around for Sunday's video to check this out. Pretty exciting. Lots of good things happening, and I'm just going to leave it there. So tune in Sunday. You could win the trailer. We've got a new truck we're going to do a build and drive on. And yeah, I guess let's go ahead and get on to all the build options for Husky Modding's Fruehauf Tanker. Let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, so this is where you're going to find the trailer. It's going to be labeled Fruehauf, white background, black lettering. We'll go ahead and click on it and customize. And there she is. She's looking pretty good. A lot of good details, for sure. Not much to talk about when it comes to chain type or the body. Don't know if anything else is going to change on it, but it's pretty straightforward. You get two options on the chassis. You've got the Cali hookups, and you've got the tanker with the normal hookups. And basically, they just the Cali hookups just go down there, essentially. Then you can do a custom color, or you can do a custom metallic, however you want to paint this thing up. And then the accessories is really what we want to see here. And we've got a few different nodes here. Pretty decent amount for a trailer. Front fenders, you can go with stock fenders, or you can go with stock fenders version 2. And you can see a little bit more detail there. I'll go back to the stock fenders now. Okay, so it looks like it's just changing it from maybe chrome to aluminum or something. Let's get in a little closer. That's stock fenders. Here's fenders version 2. Okay, so it just changes it to like a chrome for version 2. Let's see what else we got. So the gear cover. Go ahead and click on that. There we go. It's pretty cool. Nice little touch for it. Landing gear. We can do this either in the stock or we can do it in chrome. Let's just chrome it out. There we go. And then we also have the front flaps. Front flaps, you have a couple different options. In the open def, if you choose to open or install the open def, you can actually add your customized logos in here. So you got fender mud flaps just by themselves. You got it with the logo. Little surprise, I went ahead and did the mud flaps in Texaco. Weighted mud flaps with the logo. I always like the chrome weight there. And then weighted with it blank. So you will find that in the open def. Once you download this trailer, instructions are available and pretty easy to get through to add your own mud flaps. Alright, so then we have the side lights. These are pretty straightforward, just running with nodes. I've got pisters in here. They work just fine. I think I checked Dom's worked, Bart's worked, KI Shadow Walker works. So I don't have all of them in here, but pretty much all the light packs that I've tried have worked, so that's good. The only time it hasn't worked is for this area down here, axle panel. And in the instructions in the README, it tells you very clearly that it doesn't matter what light pack you're using with the side lights. Even if these are working, this one won't work. So they're all grayed out for me. But there are also instructions in the README that show you how to get that to work. I haven't taken that step, but you can easily get that working. Let's go ahead and move up to the platform logo. We've got two different options. We've got the Fruehauf logo, and we have Fruehauf logo version 2. And that's going to change based on your paint. So let's just go ahead and pick a color here. I'm just going to go ahead and pick red. That way we can see this a little bit better. And you can kind of decide for yourself which one's going to be better. Personally, I think this one's a little bit easier to read as opposed to this one, but you have both options. And we can see that when we got the paint in there, you can see where the paint is actually coming through. Platform itself, we can go painted, or we can do it in a polished, so in a chrome. Side lights we already did. Tank rings, this is pretty cool. So you can get the stock ones that look like that, or you can get them painted, and that'll just inherit from whatever paint color you picked, just like when we were choosing the platform itself. Ladder we can also do polished or painted. I'll just leave it painted right now so you can see what's going on. Axle panel we've already just talked about. Rear fenders, stock version 2. Barrel fenders, version 1, version 2, version 3, version 4. And then we've got full fenders, version 1. So that's kind of an aluminum. This is a paint. We've got a chrome. We've got another paint. And the Hogue-built quarter fenders. I like the quarters, but maybe I'd put the fulls on here. Obviously, wheels and tires. And then we move here to the back, and we have this light bracket here, and we can decide whether we want this whole thing to be stock. It's basically like an aluminum or a chrome, or whether we want that whole thing painted. And then we can add a license plate here if you'd like to. Go ahead and throw on, hey, we should probably throw in Missouri. I don't know where we're driving yet for the drive, otherwise I'd go ahead and pick that. I think we might be, you know what? I want to say we might be in Arkansas. We'll see if that's correct. Rear lights, you can have them chosen for you, or you can do the custom light nodes. And again, if we click on any one of these, Pister and KI Shadow Walkers, the ones that I have installed, work just fine for all of these. It would be cool to be able to incorporate some beacons in here. I like beacons on the trailer, but that isn't really an option right now. The downpipe, we can do that either in chrome, or we could do that painted. That is up to you. As far as the rear bumper, we've got 4 options. We've got the stock bumper. We also have painted bumper, no tape, and then add your own lights to it. Chrome bumper, and chrome bumper, no tape. I'm going to go back to this chrome bumper, or where is it? Let's go back to the no tape version. In the no tape version, I just want to double check to make sure that there are no beacons that are allowed. No beacons. So we'll probably just stick with stock. We'll go chrome, but we'll go chrome with the tape. And then this last one is the mud flaps. Lots of options here. Stock mud flaps, custom flaps with the logo. You see the Texaco. We got triple flaps. I didn't choose the triple flap method. There are 3 different things that you can do: front flaps, you can do mud flaps, and then there's mud flaps 2. The mud flaps 2 in the template will give you this triple. Custom triple with logo, so it just says your custom logo right now because I haven't done that. Triple weighted with the logo. Custom weighted flaps with logo. Custom weighted triple flaps, triple mud flaps. So you got tons of different options, weighted and unweighted, with your logo, without the logo. Pretty sweet. And that pretty much wraps up all of the build options on here. I have reached out to Husky. I don't know if he's responded. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't missing anything. He's got this placeholder, like as if we're going to put a placard in there, but we've already done side lights and tank rings and ladder, and so I can't find a node for it. It wasn't in any of these other options, so maybe placards are coming in the future. I mean, he's got another spot for the placards too. I checked and I couldn't see anything in the open def for it. It was just basically the mud flaps. So not sure if I'm missing something or maybe placards are coming in the future. Anyway, those are the build options for Husky Modding's Fruehauf Tanker trailer. Let's go ahead and take it for a drive. All right, it's raining today. Not so good weather. But we are rocking the Viper. Haven't run the Viper in quite a while. And one of the reasons why I wanted to run this, in addition to not running the truck in quite a while, is I knew I had this Texaco skin for it, which I like to run with tankers. That is why you see we got the Texaco front flaps and the back mud flaps with weighted. So yeah, run the Viper with this Husky Fruehauf Tanker. Let's go to the map and I'll show you what we're doing here. So we are in El Dorado in Arkansas, and we are headed to Idabel in Oklahoma. We're carrying some waste oil, and we're carrying it. This is actually cool. This load is actually realistic because we're taking it from a Midas, which would be doing oil changes, and we're taking it to AmeriGas. I would assume in this case, AmeriGas is where we're going to be able to dump this oil. Kind of a realistic load here in terms of, you know, going from place to place. Creates a good RP, and it's 35,163 pounds. About a 4-hour drive, as you can see here, from El Dorado over to Idabel. So we'll get going with that. All right. The engine you hear is a 490 horsepower SlavJerry's rebuilt DD60. So we're running to Detroit today. I've said it in the past, I've never been a huge fan of the Detroit, but the DD60 is probably the closest that I come to actually enjoying it. But with the addition of two engines, the remodeled DD60 from Z-Mods, and now the remastered one here from SlavJerry, I'm really liking the DD60 now, and I've been running this a whole lot. Again, 490 horsepower, and whenever I run this Viper, you guys know the drill by now. This is a Spicer 5.4 20 speed, so we're going to be doing a little bit of twin stick. I've got this additional mod in here. Let me go ahead and turn the wipers up a little bit more. I'll put a link to it. It's a 5-stage wiper mod, so it turns it from 3 stages into 5, which is pretty cool. Also, on the graphics, I'm running PNG. Just had the latest update a few days ago, so this is version, I believe, 1.15. If you have the older version, then it's a €5 upgrade. If you haven't paid for it at all, then I think you pay the full freight. It's like 20 or 25. And I am running Reshade. The Reshade comes in a couple different versions with this version of PNG. You get Natural 2, which adds a little bit more contrast, and then there's also blue and there's yellow. This version right here is the blue version. So we're running a Reshade today. Thought I'd give it a shot. And I think that's about it. Let's go ahead and we'll get our lights on. Pull the parking brake, and we're going to be off. I'll leave this up so that you can see what gear I'm in. Turn the other camera on. We'll go ahead and start in one direct. Main is on the inside, and the auxiliary on the outside, this green ball. Sounds good. I'm just going to be quiet for a little bit. Good sounding engine. Good sounding engine. I'm really liking it. And we will have an opportunity pretty shortly. I'll show you the Jake. Sounds pretty good. For those of you not familiar with SlavJerry, all of SlavJerry's engines are completely free. You can find them all on Truckee. Whoa. Probably could have used the Jake there. We got our beacons, not really necessary. But we got them just in case, and we're only running 35,000, so we've got the lift axle up. I am liking this Reshade, I gotta tell you. I think I'm just really getting used to the idea of having a Reshade. Tried it before, didn't really understand what was going on. Now I do, and it's fun to mess with. Well, it's kind of a slow start, I'll tell you. Kind of a slow start. So the way I did this, I went ahead and chose red, obviously. Red and black so that I can match it with the Texaco colors. And I chose the colors for the platform, for the ladder, and these rings. I think it looks pretty cool. Makes it really stand out from other trailers. It is just stop and go, stop and go. No one's coming. As usual with any SlavJerry engine, if you're looking to float the gears, let the RPMs kind of fly off a little bit. It's going to usually be a difference between about 500-600 RPMs. Almost down to about 1,000, about 1,100. Of course, that's not helping us. I think I'll go ahead and meet up with you guys in just a bit once we get out of town. Got the green light for 45, so we're headed out of town now. Get that wiper up to about stage 3. Just in time to hit the 55 zone. I like it. Let's go one more. I think it's level 4 right there on the wipers. Cool mod. Because you know, most cars and trucks they have more than 3 different modes. So it's kind of nice. You don't have to compromise. You can find one that suits exactly how the rain's falling. So the last time I ran Reshade, I ran it with a little less saturation than this, and I kind of prefer that But the overall feel of this blue look, not bad at all. I like the natural one. I've tried that one before. Here's the Jake. Man, a lot of signals, a lot of slowdowns on this drive. Sometimes it's just open road, and that is not the case today. Just not the case. Ooh, a little bit of lag. We're back up to 60. Must have been a cut plane. Oh, try to skip over 5 under. Yeah, so this is just going to be a slow drive today. Between the traffic and all the lights. You can tell that there's a reshade in there. I mean, it helps that we've got PNG's weather, making it look all nice and gloomy. So we've got, yeah, PNG, we've got the reshade, but we're running, even though we have PNG's weather, we have Z-Mod's rain sounds, and that's Z-Mod's rain on the glass. So pretty good combination. They work good. I've tried it in multiple profiles, so if you guys want to go ahead and run Z-Mod's weather mod, because it's mainly sounds, but also the rain on the windshield, it plays nicely with PNG. There we go. See what this is happening in this ditch, because I was not going to stop in time. Wow.
You were going too fast!
Too busy talking, not paying attention to the road. Don't need the Jake anymore. Good visibility, especially with that hood mirror here in the Viper. not a whole lot of difference between 4 low and 4 under. That's why it wasn't going through. I forget that every time I drive this. Stage 1. Gotta let that fall off a lot more. Could have a little better weather, but then again, we are getting to see what the rain looks like with the new PNG photorealistic experience. I'm liking it. I just love having PNG back in here for the road textures. Get out and see if we can see a couple good angles of this trailer while I don't crash. Really good detail there. I don't know if it was common at the time on the Fruehauf, but a lot of other tankers have, you know, they've got like the pipes on the side, the hoses. I don't know if that's something that the Fruehauf had, or if that's something that's coming later to an update. Again, it would be nice to see some placards. So if we get a node for the placards, that would be kind of cool, because there are a whole lot of really cool loads. Whoa. Horrible in third person. It's going way too fast, obviously. Get that Jake off. I like the detail on the ladder and the platform too. You can see right down into it. Not a bad trailer at all. Good job, Husky. And we've had some other Fruehaufs in the game, but I think this is probably the best quality one that I've seen. I think it's looking pretty sharp with the Texaco skin. By the way, I don't think I mentioned it. The Texaco skin is Sir Blackulon. You can find it on the Steam Workshop. It's free. Just type in Texaco and Viper. Try to keep the rubber side down here on all these curves. the sounds going from gear to gear on the auxiliary. A lot of cool sounds. Not too bad. 15 minutes left. Pretty short drive. Straightforward. Love driving the Viper any chance I get, and I think it's a really good combo with this Fruehauf trailer. Yeah, I gotta change the brake sensitivity. I'm like full brake. Turn left, alright. Here's AmeriGas, where we can turn in this used oil. And get our four ways on. Let's see where we're dropping this. Only problem is the windows are down. I heard them go down, but they don't animate. They don't animate down in the Viper. I don't think it's a mod that's really being followed up on. So I wish you would stop that. It pops up to skip parking, and I was using that to try to determine where I'm going to go. Now I have to open the map to see. That is annoying. The other thing that they do now, that they've done for like the last couple. That's up there on the right. I'll check it out. Is they post that sign. It says proceed to the unloading point, and it leaves it up there for like 20 seconds, and it's like it has like 50% transparency on it, or opacity, so you can still kind of see where you're going, but it does kind of block what you're doing. So we're just going right in there. It'd be nice to be able to get these windows down so that I could actually see out of them in the rain. Let's see if I can pull up all the way up here. Avoid the pull, because I don't really want to do a blind. Yeah, it should work. Take a look at it from here. Oh, that building's going to be in the way, huh? Man. Alright, we'll take a look at it. Hit the horn coming back. Go back in low. Or, yeah, in reverse low. Now that we're a little bit from the building, actually see the back okay. Well, might as well get our beacons on while we're backing up. If we're going to use them at all, it'd be for this. We can straighten up a little bit better than that. Wish the cab was straight. There we go. Try that again. That'll work. Alright. Get the wipers off. Get out of reverse. Beacons are off. We'll go ahead and get the windows up. So you can hear them going up, but it just doesn't animate that they go down. 4 ways we'll get those off. Parking lights on only. And we'll shut her down. Oh, I thought we had the wipers all the way off. Got to double check those now that we have the 5 stages. Alright, thanks for coming along on the drive over here to Idabel to drop off some waste oil. A lot of good loads on this trailer, for sure. They've got waste oil, they've got waste diesel, but you also have some chemicals. You can run diesel by itself. A lot of cool loads, and as I said before when I opened up the map earlier, is the destinations to where you can take the cargoes are realistic. Again, if you're going to take waste oil, you're thinking about taking it from probably an auto body shop or some sort of repair shop. That's why we took off from Midas, and I wish more tankers would do that, but thanks Husky for putting this together. Looks good, the loads are great, and again, stay tuned for Sunday. We are going to be giving a copy of this trailer away at the beginning of the video, and then I will be showing you the debut of a new truck. I haven't heard anyone else announce it or talk about it. Maybe they have, I just haven't heard it. So I want to bring that to you guys. I'm excited about it. I think you're really going to like it. Anyway, if you enjoyed what you saw here, give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing, hitting the notification bell so you can see all my videos. And I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.